Today, let us talk about real money. What is real money? How do you get rich? And how do you help others to get rich in their life? When I say rich, you need to be really rich with the real money. Real money is something which gives you a protection against all the natural disasters or the artificial disasters. Natural disasters means, let's say, COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, it was a natural disasters. There was a lot of virus and people were suffering, for a very basic fundamental, needs. The artificial disasters can be the collapse of a banking system, the collapse of an internet across the globe. This can be I can say artificial system. So now how do you protect? How do you survive in these natural disasters happens? At that time, how do you protect yourself, and how do you help others? How do you protect your family, friends? How? This is where people should think. In this direction, I don't think anybody is thinking in this direction of building real wealth. The real wealth is something that protects you, helps you, safeguards you on all aspects. Whether government may collapse, you'll have somehow that real wealth should help you survive in this world. You can say agriculture, land is a real wealth. If you know how to grow your own food in the agriculture land, I think you can easily survive. And you have some land parcels to stay, you have a home, then somehow you can stay and do a happy living with your family in that tough situations. So start investing on agricultural land, or buy some real estate in your own name, rather than investing on stocks, bonds, depending on the fixed deposit interest. These things can collapse at any moment of time, right? Because now if you observe the current market scenarios, the stock market is falling down and the market is highly volatile. You can't even say what may happen in the next few months or few years. How do you safeguard in all these things, or artificial ups and downs? That's where the real wealth comes. Real wealth. Start investing on a physical gold, the rare earth materials like gold, silver. Invest on this so that the value is evergreen for the metals like gold, silver, for the land, agricultural land, so that you can grow your own food during these times and somehow you survive. If anything happens to the economic disaster happens, if there is any breakout of the war between two countries, what if there is a financial emergencies, how do you handle? Government can take all your investment, all your savings, if they declare a financial emergencies. Do you have any ideas about this financial emergencies? The prime minister of any country, or the president of any country, president of those respective country, have the right to declare a financial emergencies. That means they can access the savings of every citizens and block it and use for the interest of for their nations, for the development of the nations during those war situations. In all these things, how do you protect yourself? So if you have the land, nobody is going to come and snatch you the land. You can somehow grow, somehow effort, put some effort and somehow survive for time being at least. If you have a place to stay, If you have a small home or a hut, somehow you can live happily with your family, at least by having a food at least once in a day, at least. The worst situation I'm telling. So focus on this. People of this country should focus in this direction, think in this direction, and start building life around this. Not running behind money on a running behind money, EMIs, buying a flat. If your salary is around 1 lakh, paying EMI of 60 to 70,000, having a car, wife, 2 kids, and a flat. No, this is not this is not the real life. This is not the real wealth. Okay, having a flat with an EMI. Do you think it's a real wealth? No. You have just become a slave. You have become slave to the system, slave to the house, slave to the banking system. Artificially, unconscious aspects. You have become an unconscious being. It's not the work of a conscious being. If you want to be a conscious being, start building real wealth, real money. Invest in the land, buy gold, physical gold, not the sovereign bond, the whatever the gold scheme is there, no, and then the stock market, not that gold scheme or something, not the fixed deposit. The real wealth. Start building the real wealth. Then you will have the bright future for a long period of time, irrespective of what happens to the country, whether it is a war or economic breakdown or any sort of things. So this is what I wanted to say. Thank you.